Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2021 Dodge Durango SRT 392. This Durango is showing just over 16,000 original miles. If you would like to see a high-resolution, detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There, of course, you will also find a free included Carfax report, alongside a long list of technical data related to the vehicle's remaining tire and brake life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge. But today I'll take you on a quick condition overview on both the interior and the exterior, as well as showing you some of its most notable features. Starting here in the exterior, you'll find it finished in this beautiful white paint scheme. It's hard to see in this exact lighting, but there's actually a lot of metallic quality in this paint, and it really has a pearlescent shine that stands out when the sun comes out, and it's just gorgeous. Now I'll take you really close to the panel past that really nice bright red 392 badge, and we're looking for any dings or dents in the bodywork. This is the optimal angle for seeing those kinds of imperfections, and you'll find none here on the driver's side. It all looks fantastic. Looking at these gorgeous 20-inch SRT performance wheels, they look amazing. No curb rash to report here. Those nice SRT Brembo calipers hidden just behind, and you have some really nice tires with a lot of life remaining. Now looking here at the front, very similar story. No curb rash, and you have these massive front rotors with even larger SRT Brembo calipers. Really, really cool. Now here at the front fascia, going to find both the headlights in very nice condition, crystal clear with some cool LED technology, which we'll see in a few moments as well. Big, wide, black grille, both upper and lower, with the SRT Performance badge just there. And you also have your radar sensor on the lower portion for all of your radar cruise control and active driver assist features. Front bumper, besides a couple tiny rock chips, is free of any major imperfections and looks very nice. Looking here at the hood, you can see these gorgeous vents, and these are actually functional. They are real vents. You can look down into the engine bay, which is nice to see. Looking at this wheel here at the front, very nice condition all around again. And we'll take you close to the panel. Here on the passenger side, you will also notice it is free of any dings or dents. It looks very good. And here on the rear wheel, to close it out, no curb rash anywhere around the vehicle. Clearly a careful driver. This might give you a little hint at that beautiful pearlescent effect of the paint. Hopefully the camera picks it up. It almost shimmers. It really looks amazing. Now here at the back, you see a couple more red accents in that Durango and the SRT badge. All of this is in fantastic shape. See the full tail light, traditional Dodge styling, all the way across the tailgate. Looks very nice. And you have this lower diffuser panel in great shape as well, with these massive chrome dual exhausts. Looking very aggressive, and it sounds just the same. I'm actually going to demonstrate the remote start. Maybe we can hear a pretty nice start from that V8. It's got a very sporty tone when it fires up. You can see the LED technology in the taillights. And we'll take a look at the LED up here at the front. Gives it a really clean look with those running lights, and I absolutely love it. Now making our way inside to the beautiful, appropriately schemed red leather. It just looks awesome. See here the SRT badge embossed in both of the seat backs. Turn down the climate so you can hear a bit better. Seats are in just stunning condition. As you can see on this upper bolster, absolutely no wear to report. And the same goes for the lower. Looks amazing. All the stitching is great. Passenger seat is no different. And we'll make our way inside. I'll complete the startup process by pushing that bright red start-stop button. Now the vehicle is ready to drive. See this beautiful SRT wheel, really thick. Feels great in the hand. All this nice stitched leather. You have your paddle shifters just behind there as well. As you can see in the dashboard, no warning lights, running beautifully. You have lots of different options you can navigate through, and all of them work as intended. Lots of different performance pages as well, lap timers, G-force meters, etc. Here you can see in the infotainment screen a huge step up for Chrysler products recently. I love the way they've done their infotainment system. It's very high definition. You have this nice massive display for your backup camera. And as you can see, you have some really interesting pages available here, as this is an SRT vehicle. See your drive modes. You can select different parameters for all of these different options, whether it's the gear change, speed and aggressiveness, or if you use paddle shifters, the all-wheel drive distribution, etc. All the way down the steering, weight and feel changes a lot depending on the steering setting. So it's very cool to be able to customize that driving experience to whatever you desire. Stereo is incredible, really sounds fantastic. There's speakers all over the place. You see tweeters up on the dashboard, big speakers down in the doors, and they carry on further back all the way to the C-pillars, and we'll go back there in a moment. Looking across the dash, you have this gorgeous forged carbon trim. Carries from the door cards all the way across the dashboard, and here in the center console. Now, of course, this is surrounded by many more pieces of red leather with that white contrasted stitching, and the dashboard is a nice black leather with some really nice white stitching carrying all the way around the gauge cluster. It's really well done, and it seems like a huge step up, in my opinion, for these Dodge Durangos. I really love it in here. Now, looking at these center controls, of course, heated and cooled seats, along with that heated steering wheel you see activated. Really nice feature to have on such a cold day like it is today. All of the buttons are still holding their original text and look very nice. And you can see here a few nice options. You have the SRT button, which brings you directly to that vehicle options page. You also have a launch control button, which of course I'm sure is a really good time with this big old V8 that we'll check out in a moment. Here you have your gear selector, as well as a couple input options there, and a nice wireless charging pad, which is a great convenience feature, and I'm glad to see this becoming more mainstream option in a lot of vehicles. Cup holders with some ambient lighting in there as well. All in all, just a really nice place to be here in the Durango, and of course a really nice sunroof just above, letting in some natural light or some fresh air if you so choose. That operates just up here above the rear view mirror. Now we've checked out the front, let's go take a look at this big V8 that powers the Durango. So up here at the engine bay, you can see all the plastics look fantastic. But of course the star of the show is that big 392 Hemi V8, idling very smooth. I'll let you hear that uninterrupted for a moment. As you can see, not only are all the plastics very clean, but all the painted surfaces and bolts look brand new. All of the metal pieces of the block and its accessories look excellent as well. This engine's producing just under 500 horsepower, which is a really nice figure. It pulls smooth and strong around town with that modern ZF transmission. It's very responsive, and you're going to get, around 20 miles per gallon, which is still pretty impressive for having so much power available with a nice stomp of the right foot. And having it in such a luxurious package is a really, really nice feature. This vehicle could really do it all. Looking here at the second row seating options, again, equally appointed here in the back. You have this gorgeous contrasted stitching on this nice red leather, very soft to the touch, feels nice. You have a full-size center console for your second row occupants as well, with a nice stitched armrest with plenty of storage and a couple cup holders, as well as heated seats and their own climate control vents. Now if I move this seat ahead with just the pull of a lever just down there, you'll find your third row seating. Again, equally nice materials, slightly less bolstered, but I assume that is for, space saving, but they are very nice. The seats are in excellent condition. They look perfect. And now finally, we're going to take a look at the cargo area. One touch operation, the tailgate lifts with no issues. Now you'll see I still have the third row seating deployed here. Just goes to show how easy it is. All you do is pull this latch here, and the seat gently sets itself down. Same goes for this side. And it greatly expands your rear cargo capacity. Of course, you see we have the original carpets, all with some nice stitching around the edges. They're all in great shape. And just for a moment, I will go up and drop those second row seats to show you the true cargo potential here at the back of the Durango. So as you can see, we got those second row seats down as well, and you can see a vast amount of space here in the rear. I mean, it's got to be at least, 6 or 7 feet from the back here. Just really incredible amount of storage. So not only is this a serious performance vehicle, But you also have all of these convenient features like that automatic tailgate and some really impressive ground clearance and just an amazing engine to back it up. It's really a unique class of vehicle. Starting to see that class get more full, but this is one of my favorite examples without a doubt. So if you have any further questions related to this SRT Durango, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you will find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.